Hello, this is G. Ramesh Kalyan, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SNS College of Technology. The course code and the course name is 23 CST 302 Agile Software Engineering, Unit 1 Introduction to Software Engineering. And the topic is process flow. So, in the previous videos, we have seen what is a software is and what is the definition of a software, different types of a software, and what are the various features and definitions associated with it. And in the second video we have seen about the software engineering process. What is a software engineering process? So what are the activities that is been carried out starting from the requirement stage to the verification and deployment stage, the various activities that is been carried out, and what is the different processes and what are the different steps that is been followed in the software engineering processes. And in this video we will be seeing about software process. So initially a software process, a set of work phrase that has been applied in order to design and build a software product. So when considering with the other processes, a software processes has no ideal process or fixed process. So many organizations or other industries have their own development process in order they have their own approach in terms of the software development. So a process is a collection of activities, actions and tasks that are performed when some work product is to be created. So the main intent of the software process is always to deliver a software in timely manner and with sufficient quality to satisfy the customer. So the main motto or the main intent of the software is to develop software, a quality software in a certain duration that has been in a certain duration with more quality that has been ensured by the customer, that is the end user. So the fundamental activities of a software processes are software specification, software design and implementation, software validation and software evaluation. So the software specification mainly deals with gathering all the requirements that is needed to develop a software. So these requirements are being gathered from the end users. Then the next stage is software design and implementation. So in this stage we are developing a software prototype or a model. Then we are implementing the coding process in it. So coding processing is done in order to develop the software process. Then the software validation. So this software validation deals with the testing and testing for errors or bugs and the quality process. So this is done in order to catch any errors or bugs in that has been happened till now. So once the errors or bugs is been found out, that has been cleared immediately, and then the processes has been continued after clearing all the bugs. The last one is the software evaluation. So this software evaluation is the final process that has been the software evaluation is the final process, that is a partial increment or the 80% of the software as a increment has been delivered to the end user, and if so any modifications or any version updates that can be done in the future. So next one is software framework. So a software framework it establishes the foundation for a complete software engineering process by identifying a small number of framework activities. So in general a framework is a predefined steps that is been carried out in order to linear processes, different process flows. So first one is linear process flow, iterative, second one iterative, third one is evolution, and fourth one is parallel process flow. So in linear process flow the process goes like a linear process, that is one by one. So first communication, planning, modeling, construction, deployment. So this is the process carried out. The next one is iterative. So as you know, iterative is a process of doing it again, and it is a looping like process. So after the communication stage the planning is done, and once planning stage, if the end user is not satisfied with the planning stage, the loop again comes back to the communication process. That is, again we get back to the communication process, we gather the requirements once again. So similarly with the modeling, so once the design is not satisfied or once the design is not that enough, so they just go for another designing process, then again construction, and if the construction process still is not valid or not satisfied by the end users, the process again starts from the step one, that is communication. So next one is evolutionary process model. So this is the process model. It is an increment based model. So every increment starting from communication to deployment is an increment. So every increment, a software increment has been released, and as on the increments has been the software is not given as a whole, it is delivered to the end users as small increments. So next one is parallel process flow. So as we know, so this is just opposite to the linear one. So parallel process flow, we are processing the in parallel. Parallelly we are processing multiple processes. So this is parallel process flow. Thank you.